something a little different today. I've been slacking and doing Wuthering stuff, so I got nothing better to do, so let's do the story I've been putting off for like months now in preparation for the coming up stuff that I gotta do. Because I gotta do this in preparation for the next patch that would be coming up pretty soon. So we're doing that, well, like it or not. So, be prepared. This is what you're getting today. 18,000 total. Yeah, I know I already ate the entire pack of cookies, so I'm confirming that. Confirm this. Confirm the stretch. Eat a cookie. You're already hydrated. Did you just complete the community goal? Or am I just crazy? No, it'll be next time now. Also, can you hear me or am I just like echoey for some reason? Why do I sound further away than what I am? Okay, hopefully... Okay, there we go. I was sounding echoey because I didn't set up my microphone. That would have been the problem. It was using my controller's microphone for some odd reason. This should be much better. Let me go do dailies real quick. Why is someone it's probably just the end game.
No chance. You should have run. Lifeline blocked. A pivotal moment.
I'm gonna end up doing story here in a second.
Break apart.
One day earlier. That's good.
Look at the camera.
3 books in less than a week. Jeez.
Mediocre foes. Dismissed. I protect. Every edge.
Good on you. I don't read that books that much.
Spy, let me take a look. Too late to escape.
You should get that checked out. I don't think that's normal for a guy.
Take your final dive into America.
I also come at an impasse when I don't have that many things I want to read currently, so I'll do the Odyssey, then take a break until Osman. I mean, you don't want to weigh yourself out, but also one of my inspirations is going away. Sad. I'm sorry to hear that. I tend to read more in the summer. I figured you'd probably read more in like the winter. It's easier / more fun just to go out with a book and to the city. Hold on, let me fix my stick drift. Also, I can see where you're coming from, yeah. It's just gonna be one of those things. Don't want to pull Amith. I definitely don't want to pull Gion. Don't need to. I figure they have more time during summer. I mean, I hibernate during the summer. I don't leave my house during the summer. I only leave my house like during the winter. And sadly the cafe is the best. It just happens to be so that the book girl work there. Sorry about that, folks. I had to mute myself for a second, but I tried so many others and people are way louder. Don't know if this was literally an adjacent cafe or tied to it, but you don't get as distracted. Okay, I love like little small like bakery places that like serve tea and snacks and things like that. Those are my favorite places to just go, hang out, watch the world, you know, do that kind of jazz. It's always been one of my favorite things to do, but there's none here where I live currently, and it's sad. There's a small bakery uptown, but it's always crowded and people are louder there, so you don't get focus headspace. Yeah, I get you. I'd rather sit there if I'd be alone. I mean, yeah. I like quiet little cafes. I think those are the best places. I have so many events I gotta go do. Yeesh. I've been slacking. Get all this off my feed. Don't care, I'm a free-to-play player. I get all my pools from other things. The book cafe is just the best that way. It's just expensive food as they're good at the other one. I mean, I suppose so, but like, I'm not going to complain if I pay a little more than going to like somewhere else, because a nice little quiet cafe is nice just to have some silence. Yeah, exactly. But I'd rather trade quality a bit if I'm going to read for a couple hours. Yeah. What can I go do real quick? It's also next door to 2 popular bookstores. It seems like a good place. We'll go fight this boss because I'm bored. And then we'll do story. So you're just going to browse in between, you just want to kill time. Fair. I want to see if my team is still up to par. My team shouldn't have an issue with Denya unless they made some changes that I'm not aware of.
Stand back. Lifeline blocked. I flicker into form, nothingness. Deconstructed. This ends here.
Should be relatively alright.
Break apart.
Denya, you don't want this fight. Behave.
Illusions of the past. Step forward. I witness the edge.
Yeah, I can't even get a full rotation in before Denya just basically dies.
Too late to escape. Let there be snow.
I didn't even get to do a full rotation. That's sad. I was hoping I could actually get a full rotation against Denya, but no. Why do I not have any energy? That's weird. I haven't played this game in like a long time. Why do I have no energy? Wild. Wait until 8 AM the next day. That's not what I wanted to do. But I guess that's what I'm doing. Go back to La Haroy. Go to fast travel. Nice try, bot. That's not working on me.
Yo, synchronist! We're all rooting for Rebel College!
Also, just in case anyone's wondering for what team I'm using,
I shall be the vessel.
this is what their stats
your
are.
wishes.
What they're using, the echo sets. All the things are maxed. No, I don't have any extra rolls. This is just how strong they are at base.
Let's
I'm
add
using
more
Lucilla
memories
as
to our
well.
album.
I don't have her Sig. I don't really need her Sig. I'd rather run String Master instead. Her Echo set, obviously. All her skills maxed out. No constellations. Same thing with Chisa. Running, this is what I'm running. I need more attack on her. This is the weapon. The Echo set I'm using. All the skills. No constellations, so
I shall
that's
be
just the team I'm
vessel
using.
of- Let's get moving.
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
Don't worry.
Let me also do something real quick.
Lucille's busy now. I should wait outside.
Sorry about the pause. Okay.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model.
So just for everyone's know, I'm like 3 stories behind, right, or 2 stories behind right now, the current one. So I need to do 3 stories. However, I will probably not do all 3 stories right at once, but we'll get through at least this one because Wuthering Wave stories are like 2-3 hours, sometimes 4. So we'll do this and then we'll go from there.
But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our teams more freedom to choose their own direction. I have full
The
confidence
president
in
doesn't
our
look too
backup
happy today.
students.
Maybe we should come back.
Yes, precisely.
What is Verena doing here? When was Verena linked to La Haroy? Huh. Largest solo skin ever recorded. Interesting.
I have.
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back.
Understood. Let's save those 2 issues for our call next week. The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
Something's not right.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale? I'm fine.
No, you're not. Don't lie to me.
Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
I love coffee. Hey, Evie.
Didn't realize the sun was already up.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on the story, so I'm prepared for next patch.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucilla?
There's a lot of spoilers here, Evie. I am
What
warning you
am I
now ahead
even
of time.
working on? After the hero
Hydrate.
defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after?
I'm just saying there's a lot of spoilers here. Also, I hydrated.
But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment.
Oh, don't I know how that feels, Lucilla?
A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
If it keeps me awake, yes, because I'm always tired.
Did she actually add?
Oh, it's a favorite among the Gold Runners in the new Federation.
Packs a punch, huh? A wild sea dot
Sometimes a little
appears.
too much of a punch.
I'm surprised all the liquid did not fall
that
out with
ends the
how
spot.
tilted at the angle that cup was. That thing was basically flat sideways. How did everything not fall out?
I didn't know you worked with Verena before. She helped me out back in Ginger.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What do you mean you worked with Verena?
Oh, so that's where that girl went. Makes sense. The new Federation isn't the best place for a gifted resonator like her in the long run.
Yes, I know.
Maybe I should invite her to the Academy. She could keep me company while I drown in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that one. One of my students took it. Shame I never got to see that Solace skin with my own eyes. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Solace skin even grow that large?
It probably
Do you plan
can.
to tell me what I'm really doing here?
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this.
No
So
one wanted to
let's
see
just
Dot.
call it a
said.
casual chat between friends.
F that edit. What? Oh, the C dot. Okay.
So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization?
I know what she's saying. She's saying all the information she's given Rover is now being questioned by a different organization and studied, or at least being, what is it called? It's not studied, that's not the right term, it's being investigated.
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there? I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Touch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph 1 left the Highway. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward.
Which is a convenient way of saying that someone's trying to screw over the Academy.
Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starboard Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
Pull a couple strings? That's fine.
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we?
Indeed we shall.
Oh,
Is it
just
going
a
to be
second.
Alto? I swear it's going to be Alto. Yeah, how is that not spilling out?
Okay, let's go.
It's probably going to be Alto. If anyone's coming from the Black Shores, it'd either be Alto or Alto with Encore. I mean, it could also theoretically be Camellia, but why would Camellia be here, you know?
I admit there are a few errors.
I mean, it could be Shorekeeper, but Shorekeeper's kind of busy right now, so it'd have to be Alto.
I can give you a ride to the training ground.
The lenses
Stay
convert
away
reactive
from my
light into stored.
I mean, to be fair, Camellia would go anywhere Rover
See
is.
anyone? Are they still on the way?
Oh, hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the second floor.
Yep, that's
Come
Alto.
on.
That has to be Alto.
what's all this?
Oh, Sigrika and Lene.
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
Ah, you rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
The auditor is not by the book type. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was him. Fucking Alto.
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top-notch. Oh, so many people.
Yep.
So, not a confidential audit. Huh.
No.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy!
Oh, right. I'm Alto.
He's never
You
by the
guys
book.
really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir. I'm Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Hello, hello! Please, just Alto. is
Yeah,
fine.
Alto.
No need for that honored sir stuff.
This man is not by the
Got
books.
it. I'm Arroya, you know. And I just want to say the academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College too. Everyone works so hard.
You know, technically I'm his boss, so...
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-heating cup noodles.
Cup noodles? Oh, thanks.
I like how Alto
and
is
hey,
just getting
call me
overwhelmed.
Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters, sir.
Alright, everybody, bring it back. Pull it back. Alright, everybody, pull it back. You don't want to overwhelm the man. You gotta bring it back a bit, okay? This is becoming too much. They're trying, though.
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. She will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
Alto knows.
Rover. Huh. What a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short. Hey, psst. Are we supposed to know each other or not?
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Oh, tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
He's still dancing. Look at him go. Motherfucker. That's great. I like how he never stopped dancing.
Someone want to tell me what's happening?
Oh, look, it's Shisa.
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
No, not the college. Just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royal History class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the Academy.
That's not a good idea, though.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget. And the Collective's investors have strong opinions about that.
Is that so?
I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
Which is
What about you, Chisa?
predictable.
What have you heard?
I am interested to know what you have heard, Chisa.
Me? Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Which is probably what they want.
Probably. I mean, they were literally picked just to pilot the Exostrider.
But Synchronists are all such brilliant students. Even if they can't pilot anymore, they still...
Still
The
have
Fed
value?
only cares
Yes.
as long as you're an asset. The second you're not, you're out.
There must be more to it than that.
There is always more to it than that.
The president and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
Thank you, Linnea. I'll keep it in mind.
We're counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
It'll be fine. We got it handled. Nobody panic.
Let's get moving.
Oh no, a lecture.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our Synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies. Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
Unfortunately, that's not Alto's strong suit.
If it's no trouble.
You know he's not going to be paying attention to any of this. Which is the most hilarious thing about it.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Shin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Oh no, she was called out on the spot.
Yes. Professor.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
It's so...
Sandy gassed? Bad luck, my guy.
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility makes it impractical for standard testing. Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability in synth armaments under laboratory conditions?
Squeezy jelly.
This seems a little weird.
Squeezy jelly, you say? Well, it seems we moved through the material a bit too quickly last time.
Either that or they're just bored out of their
But
minds.
that's all right. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Lycian's board work.
Something seems definitely off, though.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Nice recovery there, Lucilla.
Oh, very impressive.
Alto is so awkward right now because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just winging this entire situation, and it's funny.
After you.
I don't know why the Black Shores sent him, but I knew the Black Shores were gonna send him.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
This seems so. I feel like there is sabotage going on here in this review by a third party. Because none of this is quite normal. And usually the students at Star Torch Academy are better than this. And I feel like there's some kind of weird power play going on here to kind of like make this review go horrible so that whoever's trying to push this objective gets their objective put through. However, unfortunately for them, I am Alto's boss, and Alto is probably going to still side with us.
Looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah, maybe we're just too early, President Lucilla. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students.
No, there's something weird going on, Lucilla.
Star Torch needs
None of this is within nominal range.
Got any solutions?
Not really. I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening?
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
Yes. Those students were acting strange. It shouldn't be like that.
See you on Waves Line.
The students are usually very much better at what they're studying and researching, so I don't know why they're acting outside of nominal ranges. This is odd. This is not normal.
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow, so it's normal for... If only I could make my lecture...
This isn't your fault.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being... Should I have woken them? I've heard
You're
about
fine,
the
Morning.
pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best...
Okay. Something's not right. Alto. I don't think you want to do that, Alto. You know, actually, maybe Alto does want to do that. I wouldn't put it past Alto. I feel like that's a very Alto thing to do, you know?
Attention all Academy students.
What's up, Alto?
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
Of course, that would be, you know, his reaction. I'm wondering why Ankar is not with him.
I couldn't convince her. She hit me with, "I'm too grown up for school now."
That sounds very Encore of Encore.
That's fine. I asked President Lucilla to give me some grown-up worksheets. See how she likes those.
Yes, Alto getting the adult grown-up stuff.
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else.
Oh, I'm well aware Lucilla is fighting everyone else.
Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
I want to continue the synchronous program too.
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
There's a lot she hasn't told people.
Huh. So you're not so sure either, huh?
To assume that you know someone entirely is incorrect. No matter how much we see of somebody, we never really know exactly what's going on inside their mind and what they're hiding. For all we know, there could be an entire different person inside somebody who just didn't want to reveal it. So don't delude yourself into ever believing you fully know someone.
I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now.
That's the thing, Alto, is I trust Lucilla. There's nothing about her that had steered me wrong. I feel like she's holding things back, but she's not holding malicious things back.
Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her. At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
Indeed it is.
So what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit.
I had surmised as much.
We need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
Interesting.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way. But still. Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta make everything so complicated?
Oh, what the...
Oh, hey, Myth.
Hello, Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrider project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much.
That's a lot of zeros.
Or you can just patch me
Protect
through to the
woman.
collective board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
Protect child.
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
Myth.
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The Collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right?
No, they're not. LF1 was a problem.
So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
I'm willing to trust an Amith.
If we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual. Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
Makes sense. Kinda old school thinking, though.
Did you just call me old? I'm pretty sure I was just called old.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear. If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. That's just how this game works. Trust me, Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Of course we will.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Of course you would.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a Synchronist too. That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
That is true, but not everyone needs protecting all the time.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here. Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find.
Yeah, we should. Volbeat.
Students run flea markets on campus? I'm starting to get the hype.
Hey, look, a Sigrika.
Wait, isn't that the student who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes. I'm following.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No. I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, but I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
Quite the coincidence that everybody's just chilling here, isn't it?
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Well, Valeo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Soulmates.
So, what do you say, Auditor Alto? How about you order 10 as a starter pack?
10 soulmates sold in a pack.
I heard you test drove the Academy stock model this morning. With the rain the last 2 days, you probably felt a little slip on the turns, yeah? Try this one. I tweaked the ABS and TCS myself. You could take this straight to a pro race. No problem.
No wonder you were sleeping in class. Up all night in the garage?
No, the bikes have been ready for weeks. Last night I was just saying goodbye to them.
Oh, well that's depressing. I'd feel bad buying them now.
Why are you posing like that, Alto? There's no need to be that extra. What are they doing?
Hands off, you little...
Never!
You're gonna break it.
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
And what would you know about quality?
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
Damn.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we weren't fundraising...
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to sell it for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exostrider. We've achieved nothing. But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we can still be worth something.
This is true. You can still do things for others. But don't put yourself to the side
them,
either.
Sure, but who's gonna support you?
Me. I will support you. Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen. Nothing waiting? You all have me. I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone.
I've done many things alone. In this case, you don't have to do this alone, Lucilla.
Oh, and by the way, We just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
That means...
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
Chief Alto, it was you.
Huh? Oh, well...
Thank you, Chief Alto.
Was it them now?
Impudent little hamster. Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
I appreciate it. But if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed.
It's not about that, Lucilla.
Let's just keep it between us. Hmm?
There's more to this. You can't always act like you're fine.
Sorry, Professor.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people. Don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor? There's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed. So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
Whoa. Yeah. Let's do it.
We'll figure it out. I can't boost in this school, sad days.
Let's get moving.
Let's get to the bottom of all this.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle. Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system. Best part is full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
Alto, you gotta act the part, my boy.
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No. That's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Leave this to me. Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
It's gonna go crazy.
Watch out!
Look at the cat. Safety. Aren't you photogenic? Gotcha.
Come on.
These memories take shape.
It's not hard to use Lucilla.
Smile. Gotcha. Not bad.
It's sad that they didn't let me use the ult.
Are you all right?
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
It's alright.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess.
This is the truth.
This technology has huge potential. Especially if you, maybe lose the terrifying weapons?
But it's too late now.
It's not.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Star Torch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed.
That's what you should still believe.
I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization?
Don't give up on your dreams so easily. One setback doesn't ruin a project. And even if a project is ruined, start again.
Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
This academy was a global initiative from the start. Nations and countless people invested in it. That's the bedrock of this place. And the bedrock of what it means to be a synchronist.
No one wants to capture a Doug trio. Get out of here.
That gives everyone a stake. Even if they don't benefit from the synchronous program directly. They deserve to ask questions. And they deserve the chance to be won over.
Fair point. Besides, touching stories won't be enough to sway the review. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
Supposedly, but it can be used in other areas and other methods of use.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets. Or is there some other explanation? Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be alright?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
All right then. See you tomorrow morning. I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure.
That's what I'm here for. Always tired, huh?
When was the last time you slept?
Can't remember.
Last time you ate?
I also can't remember.
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
Not really, no.
And the food?
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit.
A lot better.
My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives.
Well, yeah, secrecy.
If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
Little gremlins, though. I have a couple little gremlins too.
So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
I was waiting
We
for you
could
to
have
tell
just
me.
cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake?
Yes, because it's not just your sake I would be fighting for. I'd be fighting for all the students too.
I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble. Isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense.
It does make sense.
I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people, you can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and moved the review up.
To when?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed.
They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Blackshores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome. They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time. Let's go.
More than enough.
Where to?
The second half of the tour.
Let us see what Lucilla has been hiding all along. At least that's my surmisation of why she's taking us here.
Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Not entirely.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
Maybe, but I still want a hand in this.
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
There's always secret places.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling.
Light.
Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
You're using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave.
Prototype for one of the units. That is for something, I guess. They didn't say what it was for. What? You want to run that by me? So you're telling me if someone unauthorizedly snoops into this terminal, it just blows up? That's very college safe, obviously.
The exhibits we're looking for are here.
Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
I see. Interesting.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Interesting to say the least.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
Is that so? For what
Will
purpose
a few exhibits
exactly?
be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Probably because she doesn't want to do this. Or at least expose whatever this is.
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the Synchronist with the Exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and... See you soon, Professor.
Interesting. Are her own memories messing with her?
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This
Memories have a way of doing that. Especially since her resonance ability is memory adjacent.
A Synchronist's cockpit? Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Lets a Synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force.
By force?
I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials.
Good.
The Synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again. What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
One can only hope.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
With our eyes open, the key should be somewhere here. Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
Honestly, not that hard to sell.
Not very hard at all.
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucilla.
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered? Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up. Rover,
interesting.
Look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there. Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
That is true.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have any experience dealing with children? Tell me, what makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
Probably the person leaving.
Ah, I see.
Now, come along. Let's treat this little escape as a warm-up for the review.
Let us move through this area.
Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
Is that so?
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
Mm-hmm. Unknown photo.
I have the photo. Now where is the right spot to project it?
Right here. There we go. And there's tested
Time for
discords.
class. Look at the camera.
It's still interesting that Verena had a hand in La Heroe.
Say cheese.
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Oh, dear me, this is but a pale imitation. Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division. There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's retroact rain defenses.
You're saying the shields against retroact rain and void storms share the same origin?
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on void storms at all, and it was discarded long ago. Before he left the Academy, the only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk. I often wonder, was he just reluctant to let go of his design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his hometown?
That's an interesting theory.
The girl who trapped us here? She must be trying to show us something through this memory.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. It's time to move on to the next classroom.
Is that so?
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close.
It'll be fine. If there's anything that wants to throw hands, let me know.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory. It's far too easy to get lost in here.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea.
A memory?
Rover, just go with me on this, all right? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Okay.
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward. Maybe a step back. All right, this is the last one. Let's see that beautiful smile.
But I don't smile. My eyes, by the
Has
way.
anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
First initiate emergency mode. Okay. It's just gonna teleport? Alright. Can it do an animation of someone jumping across, Kuro?
Clear escape, madam. Your daughter isn't sick. She has a vacant reporting, and it's a
I messed that up.
rare memory type. Congratulations.
Nonsense. My Lucy will never become a resonator.
Move out of my way.
I don't want to be a resonator. Please, no. Lucy.
You really thought, huh?
Lucilla? Not good. Without
Of course it's not gonna be good.
She's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
That'd be a good thing to do. So she is a resonator. I'll be fine. There it is. What is this going to be about now?
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Her mom?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review. You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the Synchronous program, nothing else matters.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
But what's the cost?
Their choice? Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
But choices can be coerced.
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough, fight hard, and then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president.
Are you sure about that?
Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her. When are you going to tell her, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla? That you've already made a deal with the new Federation? Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
I don't need to know.
Before the meeting starts, I need you to take the time to fill me in on what's really happening.
Thank you. I promise I'd never let the new Federation lay a single finger on my students. But that's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you.
Is that so?
Let's leave this place, Rover.
Whatever it is, I trust you with it. You don't always need to know everything right away.
You could have erased this memory.
Sometimes you gotta
Why
trust
keep something
people,
so dangerous
have faith
locked
in
away?
somebody, and move
To keep the
forward.
sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace.
We make that judgment call based on everything we've known about somebody.
Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality.
People see reality differently. Your reality can be far much different than the truth.
Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here. Silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it.
So she tried to resign.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation failure leading to flight control abnormality. But the truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
Yeah, but you're putting an accident on yourself. You can't do that. You can't make accidents your responsibility. I mean, the responsibility is to fix the thing from happening again. But everyone knew the risks involved. At the end of the day, blaming yourself for something that no one saw coming won't do you any good.
I wrestled with it for so long. What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
They seem to be struggling. You can't always hold everything to yourself. Sometimes you have to understand and let things go.
Is that Sundamir? Are we back before the Starward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those 4 sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
Ania to Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self. Are those investors giving you a hard time again?
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us? Hey, remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
That is sad.
Please, move her. From the way it fell,
Lucilla?
void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament? But before they reached the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again. Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity. Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
This isn't good.
Nope. We gotta find Lucilla again.
Lucilla, wait!
Get back here.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
I'll be
Staying
fine.
here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave.
I am well aware we have to leave.
Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
But if you panic, it'll only make things worse.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer.
But I can.
Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table. Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
Why you jumped down, I don't know, but I'm willing to trust you.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Professor, what's your dream?
Her students.
My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time. Past. Step forward. I inscribe. Take shape. I witness every edge. Smile.
Got him with the old picture.
Professor, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Let's pick up the pace.
Alright, I touched the Sola skin.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
Step onto the podium.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students, too.
It'll be fine,
Can we
Alto.
really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
Of course you're leaving the speech to me, Alto.
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board. By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy.
Is that so?
Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation.
Is that so? Quite suspicious.
Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Blackshores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the Synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
I refuse.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the Synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the Synchronist program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost-effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost-effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahaiwoi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway. They march toward likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Secretary Camero, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we've just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
The Synchronous program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronous program purely in terms of cost-effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, huh?
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value. But that is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
No.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember. Everything you regret, everything that brings you joy, everything you have lost, everything you have witnessed, the answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Camel. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our Synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
Believe in your students, so yes.
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much.
True.
Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be alright. Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
Bye, Alto.
The lenses convert the reactor drive light into storable energy.
I can give you a ride.
Let's get moving.
But stay away from my Professor, I admit there are a few errors in
Alright, let's finish up this story, shall we? Oh, hey look, it's Hiyuki.
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
You're fine, Hiyuki.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
Unfortunately, there's only so much we can do for somebody. Sometimes they have to handle it themselves too. That may not be the answer we always want, but it's sometimes the only answer we have. Finally asleep. A much deserved rest, I think. There it is. I guess that's the end of this chapter. Goodbye, Lucilla. I got places to go. I think now there's a prologue, question mark. This can be done later. At least usually there's a prologue. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a different after story. Yeah, all that can be done later. For now, that's it for me, folks. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the hive mind, for coming. Everyone on YouTube watching, I appreciate it. And until next time, bye.